Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Black Mirror 3. So this game is just not doing us any favors at all as far as giving us puzzles that require very linear, very exacting steps. It's not giving us any hint whatsoever. The rope has been the item that we've been able to hand back and forth between Adrian and Valentina like crazy. Apparently I'm supposed to just use the rope on the well, and I'm supposed to have just known that that's what I was supposed to do. There's no hints, no indication. I had to use a walkthrough.
So we don't lose it. Then I'll drop the free end down the well.
And this is the part that mattered. So we're supposed to look at the rope and I guess tie it.
If I pull on the rope, that ought to be visible up above.
So I'm gonna get in the cage and then pull on the rope. And is that supposed to be an indicator to Valentina to...
If I pull on the rope, that ought to be visible up above.
So are we gonna have to have a conversation here?
Adrian, are you down there?
Sorry, you must have dialed the wrong well.
You can't do this. You literally can't have the solution until you go talk about it, I think.
That's too dangerous. I'm not going to know up here what Adrian's doing down there. If he's in a cage, he could drown.
Yeah. Rope.
If I pull on the rope...
So that was the only part I read so far. What? Oh, look, you can magically walk through cages too. Interesting. Although it doesn't seem like I'm able to leave the area now. Where's the exit? So I had to animate over here so I could exit that way. Wow. Another glitch found. Yeah, this game is just not helping you at all, and it feels like this is probably a bad director, a bad producer in charge. Somebody clearly didn't have a clue how long this game was going to be, and so every single act seems to work in this weird way to try and stretch things out and make them more difficult and take more time, as if that would have been a major selling point in 2011, which by 2011 it probably wasn't. It definitely isn't by
Valentina.
this point.
Yes.
Have you got something special planned for the rope?
I've got the rope hanging down the well. We could communicate with that. Just pull on it and I'll switch on the winch.
Good idea.
So, when we talked to the tarot lady, there was death by electrocution, lightning bolt, which we've avoided, and then death by a deluge and drowning, I think was the second one, and feels like this is how I'm gonna actually die in this next section. Because I really haven't seen a solution here that seems to indicate why that wouldn't happen, unless there was some crazy mechanism or something that happened when there was weight on this cage and it is lowered down, like something that would drain the water. I'm gonna pull on the rope.
Okay, hold your breath.
He's just holding his breath. Feels like there should have been more of a solution than that. We just have a pure red screen. Is the game glitched? Like, there's something here. Like, is there anything else I should be clicking to?
I knew it. There's a mechanism down there for, well, I don't actually know what, but I think it continues on there.
Okay, so then maybe we use these sunglasses.
Probably from Edward, for my black eyes.
And unless we were supposed to use the candle, which is somehow still lit. I don't know. Oof. Crazy. So this game has been pretty much a point-and-click hidden object game in the first place. Am I supposed to just feel around? Is there something else somewhere else? Are we really supposed to just figure this out? Because it kind of sounds like we're moving around, but I can't see a freaking thing. And I don't know how long it takes until I'm straight up dead.
Come on, Adrian, remember.
Do these spy glasses or sunglasses work with anything else? Because there's no item that feels like it works. Let's just look at our diary. I may have to just go to the walkthrough again. Like, there's a mechanism under the water and several symbols which are the same as in the chambers. Really? Because I didn't see any of them. Maybe I didn't stay there long enough. You think she would get in the cage? I doubt it. Who is easier to move at this point, though? Or him? I guess we'll just stick with him. Yeah, it feels like we're gonna have to go back and talk to her again, and maybe now she'll translate the symbols so that we know which ones to hit. I hope this is the solution and it's not something easier. Yeah, even with the diary being this constant hint system, it still doesn't work. I'm still totally confused.
Valentina.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, I think I found the other way out.
Underwater? Can we get through it?
There's a kind of switch system down there. I think that by pressing the switches in a certain sequence, then something will happen.
But exactly what will happen, we don't know. Perhaps I better do it. You're not allowed to die.
And you? Without you, Mordred's gonna make my soul his #1 abode. No, I'll do it.
Let's see. Can we give any items to Valentina? No. Can we do anything that would make sunglasses make sense? See, I'm thinking the sunglasses are probably for the final puzzle. We're going to put them on when we look at the black mirror, and that's going to somehow defeat Mordred. And we're in a weird position because I don't know if this is a case of I'm supposed to be able to see the symbols and I just can't because of a glitch, or if I'm supposed to just stand in the water longer so that I can see the so that the symbols become visible, or something like that.
My family tree.
Like, we saw all of these symbols around here.
A bird relief. Here's an illustration of a house and a jar. Here's a pitchfork and a flower.
So I'm just gonna immediately, let's see. It's a timed puzzle. Let's see. Pull the rope, go in the water, see a disc with a symbol at the top of the circle with several symbols of wedge-shaped buttons. There are arrows to the left and right. It's a glitch. It's freaking a glitch. According to this walkthrough, there's no redness that should be seen at all. When this is happening. That's a time puzzle, and you're given more time to solve it, but you're not given the ability to... I guess we could skip it. Interesting. So we've run into a glitched puzzle before. So we're supposed to be seeing this whole symbols, and instead we're just seeing all red. Let's see, I'm looking right now on the Steam forum to see if there's no, I see one called Bug in the Labyrinth, and we haven't been in the labyrinth yet, so let's see. I'm stuck. There's one of them. Yeah, so I don't even see a glitch listed under the complaints. Well, let's see if we can do this correctly. It says the top symbol is a house, so I'm hoping it's this one. Press the jar of Informa and turn right. So I did die. Alright, load automatic save game. Maybe if it loads we could do it then this time. Maybe it will work. Like, there's really not any options I could think of to turn off. Like, we could try maybe adjusting gamma or anti-aliasing, level of detail, stuff like that, but I'm not sure it would be worth it even to try any of that.
Okay, hold your breath.
Let's see. So I guess I'm in the cage and
Knew it. There's a mechanism down there for...
Open the menu. Apparently it didn't autosave quite where I thought it would. Turn off reflections. Turn off anti-aliasing. That's pretty much all we can do. And then let's see if we can get back into the game, because that just messed up the graphics. Let's see. No, it didn't. It's not working. So the screen that you're seeing right now, I'm not seeing. Alright, well, where are we? We're 14 minutes into an episode. I'll be right back, I guess. I'm gonna have to merge. I'm gonna have to mess with it, see if I can actually change the video settings in some way that I can see it. If not, we'll be back and we'll just skip it. But I'll give it a try. Be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Unfortunately, it seems like there is, in this current version, this modern version of the launcher, no real way for this bug to be fixed if you run into it. I saw one solution said turn off anti-aliasing. I turned down anti-aliasing immediately, thinking that that might solve it. I turned down the refresh rate to 29 Hertz. I turned all the detail down to 1. I turned off reflections. I turned off NPC level of detail. None of that changed anything at all, so everything is just back to the way it was. While we're here, we could point out that I've unlocked a lot of pictures somehow. There's only 4 left, which I probably missed. And as far as videos, it seems like some of these videos probably are like death sequences that I missed. These ones in red, I guess, are the ones that I probably recently have unlocked. But mini games in particular, there's 3 that we're probably never going to find. They must have just been hidden, or maybe they'll go somewhere else. So from this automatic save, because I didn't have any other save before the game crashed basically, and when I changed the settings, I think I have to go in here once and unlock something.
Okay, hold your breath.
Then what I think to get through this, we're just going to do this on the fly, is we're going to exit immediately, which what we would be seeing is the outline of the cage with a stone relief right now. I'm just going to exit, and then you're going to see this unlock something, and he says something different.
Knew it. There's a mechanism down there for...
Then I'm just going to go back down and come back up, go back down, come back up. From this point, if I do that 3 times and that still doesn't give us the ability to skip the puzzle, then I imagine I have to spend a little bit of time here. But if I spend too much time here, I die, which seems a little unfair. It wouldn't be unfair if it were a case of actually being able to see what we're doing. If I have to just go through this puzzle blind, that's going to be a nightmare, certainly. And I guess the game is committing that I'm going to just be dripping wet for the rest of the game. Alright, here we go. Skip. Apparently lowered the elevator really fast.
That was close.
But didn't really release a lot of water.
Better and better here.
Adrian? Adrian! Is everything alright?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm okay. Just a little touch and go, that's all.
And I guess she could just climb down? So it must have drained the water at some point. Or...
Is everything really? Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
That's questionable. Like, you work for the Vatican
Isn't
in
that
this
just
secret.
So impressive?
Well, I'm so glad you like my humble wine cellar.
Like, you work in a secret department of the Vatican that deals with things that should look like this somewhat completely all the time. So, might as well just go through this and look at everything.
I'm so close to where I want to be. Why should I turn around?
I guess this means we're not going back.
A rusty helmet. Somebody probably lost it.
There's a stone door we can exit through.
A stone coffin, I'm thinking.
We've got another sarcophagus that we can interact with.
What are you doing?
I'm opening the coffin?
Have you ever heard of rest in peace?
What? When there could be something inside that's vital to our mission?
I just don't think this is right. Not one bit.
So it seems like we triggered something. What was the third way I could die?
I can't get the lid open any further, but it's moved enough to see inside.
So I guess we can look at it now.
Pretty damn dusty. There's not much left of the corpse.
Alright, what are the other things to click on? Relief?
There's something different about this tablet. There's only one of these reliefs here.
Why am I loading for that? There's hieroglyphics, more hieroglyphics. So I see how many things are there to click on. 3 different hieroglyphics: head, shoulder, body.
A strange death's head with a huge mouth? No idea what that's supposed to be. 7 people standing around the place. Oh no, 3 of them are lying down. Are they sleeping or are they dead? A whole load of symbols. Fish, crown, no idea. Bones, and so on.
Over here you can see there's a cross, so these aren't just ancient symbols. Yeah, this feels like this is just random symbols that they picked up out of nowhere. Alright, what is this? It's hard to be in a good mood after having to skip one of the few puzzles in this game.
Oops.
So maybe these capsules mean something.
Ginormous statue of a guy with a sword without a head. Could that be Mordred?
How many more things are there to look at? Some more hieroglyphics. Apparently you can look at them, but there's no
hieroglyphic after hieroglyphic, as far as the eye can see.
Our sarcophagus we can push. Feels like that's what we're gonna do. The hole.
A hole the size of a hand. No idea how deep it is.
We have a strange door. And slight question, I guess, about just, are we leaving this area, or are we coming, or are we staying in here until we solve whatever we're supposed to solve?
There's a small boat here.
Small toy boat. And see, I don't know if this right now is supposed to be depicting water. I guess it is. So the rest of this is all flooded. Let's look at this capsule. I think we're gonna have to leave the room. Or try, at least.
There's a metal capsule hanging between the chain links. Is that a little door? Oh, it is a door. And inside the capsule there's a golden key. Or maybe just gilded.
So we've got a key. That might be helpful. Let's try this door.
Now that's what I call a door. Solid stone with iron bands and 6 locks.
Am I seriously gonna have to get 6 keys?
I'll try it in all the locks. Well, the key fits in all the holes, but it won't turn. I'll leave it here.
So we need all 6 keys turned at the same time. Interesting. So we're gonna have to, I think, desecrate all of the 4 tombs caskets, so we can move things around.
There's a sword lying on the ground here. No idea how that could have got here.
Forged by an expert hand. Simple, precise, and deadly.
Adrian, what have you got there?
Regrettable that the passing of time has taken its toll on such a fine weapon. It's no more than a rusty bar of steel. Yet the hilt has lasted well. I will.
He's swinging
Adrian?
it right through her.
What?
What's happening to you?
I've no idea. I must have blacked out. I'm back now.
So, did we pick up the sword? Because it didn't really go in our inventory. Am I supposed to put the sword in the dish? Put the boat in the dish. That didn't work. It seems like there's more to this puzzle. Let's get out of here. We're gonna need some water, I think.
I've got no idea how that works. Looks like some kind of a scale, and it's connected to these chains. Now, what should I weigh?
And see, the funny thing is we could just kind of put anything and everything on there. If it's a weight, there's a decent chance that anything you pick up would be close to the right weight. And I think the trick here is we're going to move all of these around so that we can get 6 keys out of them. What else is there to click on right now? Just a stone door that I assume is closed, and then we're gonna open the sarcophaguses and find some more stuff.
It seems to continue here. Valentina, you coming?
So we can leave this room. So we probably are gonna have to get something in the different rooms.
Wait,
Yeah?
you see that there?
Yeah. Those aren't hieroglyphics.
That's Latin. Your ancestors must have written that.
And what does it say exactly?
A warning. Beware, guardians of the shades. They will take possession of your soul as soon as you venture into the dark.
Shades? Is that some kind of metaphor?
No, I don't think so. In the Book of Guardians, it said that Marcus had to battle through an army of shades that his brother had summoned out from the mirror.
Makes sense. First Mordred, now Shades. Well, my soul's not gonna get bored, that's for sure.
So we can't go that direction. Good to know. Alright. So it's been another 30 minutes or so, and I'm gonna have to merge the two videos together, which shouldn't be a big problem. Fortunately, I have a software that will do that without re-rendering the whole thing, called MP4 Joiner, which is what I record in MP4 file types. So that really is a shame. We've now had to skip 4 puzzles, and it feels like, or at least we've had to skip 2 puzzles, and we've had to use the walkthrough to realize that we needed to skip 2 of those puzzles, which means we've really used the walkthrough about 6 times now. And I know we're right on the cusp of being done, but this doesn't feel like this is going to go out with a bang when you run into bugs like that. It's kind of unfortunate that this is the state of the video game industry on PC too, that it's so easy to buy a game on Steam that's old. Certainly a 2011 game is old, but it's not that old. It's still available for sale. We probably should get further away from everything just being as is. Of course, I've been playing this for hours and hours and hours, way too long, 15 plus hours, so that no questions asked 2-hour minimum for a refund on Steam that was introduced about a year ago still wouldn't apply to me. And that is also a unique problem with video games, is that you could easily be 10, 20, 100 hours into a game, run into a game-breaking bug, and then have to try and get a refund that maybe you're guaranteed, maybe you aren't. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me, there's a bunch of links down below. Also, there's a link to Patreon to support me, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.